Okay, so yesterday we all set up our growing project. So to find it today, it should be in your Hartman animation folder, in your growing folder, and you're going to look for yours. And yours will be easier to find because you won't have 800 like this. What I want you to do today is think about your background and draw your background on a bunch of different layers. So if it's something that's different, it should be on a different layer. If you're going to have a seed that falls, go ahead and draw the seed up above the stage so we can make it fall. You're not going to do any of the keyframe animation yet. You're just getting your background done. If you just put a blue sky and green grass and you think that's a good background, it is not. I put that on mine because it's easy to draw. Yours should have more detail than that. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to do clouds and how to move them across the stage. So if you want to do clouds, just make a layer called clouds and we'll skip that and I'll show you tomorrow. If you want to trace a table, you can also trace like a table or something in your project. That's fine. You just can't put a picture from the internet in there. But if you want to trace something, that's fine too. I'll show you clouds and how to trace tables tomorrow if that's something that you want on your project. But today you need to think about how you want it set up, what you're going to draw. I'm going to open another one so I can just show you some examples of one. Let's see. This is one that I did that has a bird, okay? And if you look up here, I have a bunch of different layers. And this one now has keyframes. So we'll learn about keyframes later. But when I was drawing this, I had to think about how this bird is going to fly in, and then this seed's going to fall, and then it's going to rain, and then the seed's going to start growing roots, and then the tree, and then I just was doing other stuff to show people how to add different things. So this is a very simple animation that I have there. I think, let me see if I have any other that's a better one than that. I don't think I do. Bird example, maybe this one. Is this a different one or is this the same one? No, that's the same one. I don't have a really, really, really good one that's all done perfectly, but you get the idea. Everything needs to be on a different layer. That bird is on a different layer than the seed. When we start drawing it over here, the seed is going to be right there, and then it starts growing on its own thing, and then the flowers and the butterfly, everything has to be on its own layer. If it's not on its own layer, it will not work. If you can't find your growing today, raise your hand and let me know, or have someone next to you help you find it, because some people saved it out in my Minion Turn-In folder, and that is not where it's supposed to be. It should be on your shared drive in your growing folder. Okay, if you want to listen to music while you work, that is fine, but I need you working on your background, and it should take more than drawing a blue rectangle and a green rectangle and saying your background's done. It should have details. Does that make sense?